Well, everyone felt the hurt financially during the pandemic, but now COVID-19 relief funds are pouring into cities around the country. And here in Wichita Falls, city staff, well, they're narrowing down decisions on how exactly to spend just over $29 million. Zach Verdia was at City Council this morning, and Zach, there's a lot to break down here and not much time to do it.
That's exactly right, Daryl. These are future projects, but the city is required to start committing some of these funds sooner than you'd think. After so much financial struggle the last few years during the pandemic, the city of Wichita Falls is looking at a huge lump sum they aren't used to. That's thanks to $29.1 million from the American Rescue Plan Act, and realize they can't make these decisions alone.
Motion passes.
We want that community input in regards to that ARPA money. You know, it's a big chunk of change, and there's a lot of good things that's going to happen with that money.
While a huge number, more than $18 million of that is appropriated to ARPA requirements, which includes $250,000 into local arts and $1.5 million into local nonprofits, too. Something high on the list for District 1 Councilor Michael Smith.
We need to help them stabilize financially before they kind of put it in gear for the future and in doing things that the city can't do. This is, I guess, the best shot we've got at doing a lot of good for these organizations.
That also includes potentially $12.5 million into the Memorial Auditorium building and City Hall improvements. On the flip side, city staff is now looking at about $10 million to work with and more than $68 million in other identified needs. Although with so many options, time is ticking on narrowing that list down, as money has to be committed by 2024 and spent by 2026.
Some of that money, expires, has to be spent by a certain time. So, dragging this out is not going to help some of those projects. If that money needs to be spent the next 24 months, we need to go ahead and get that money appropriated, get contracts out, and get the job going.
But that list of potential projects really just keeps growing. Downtown street lights, like Wichita parking lot, fire station remodels and rebuilds, police station headquarters remodeling, water improvements, potential projects just go on and on.
Where we thought we had a lot of time, we waited to make sure that we were going to spend this money appropriately. Now we're kind of under the crunch of let's go ahead and start making decisions so we can get this, money allocated out there so we can start doing good with it.
Plenty of good to do, with the city hopeful there's enough money to go around. And for more information on how you can find one of those forms to fill out, one of those input forms, you can find a link over on that in this story on our website.
Okay, Zach, thanks so much for breaking all of that down for us.